Welcome back, everyone. We're still in the mortuary, and on the third screen, the third level, I think. Yeah, that's it. First floor. Yeah. So this is where I'm supposed to find. Let's just see. The music channel. Farad. There was a portal I could find normally. Northwest room of the first floor of the mortuary. You should take a crude figure bone. Okay. There's nowhere I can find crude figure bone. It suggested I try the upper floor of the mortuary. So I should look at the third floor maybe? I'm not sure. I'm going to explore anyway. Because I didn't find anything. Well, I could look into it once again. But yeah, there's the second floor.
All right.
I think perhaps I haven't looked enough over here, and yet maybe I did. Let's talk to more people. Oh yeah, there's this storage room here. Oh, private. Pretty neat. Okay. So, a note written on a scrap of dry parchment. Contact the necromancer responsible for raising contractual worker 42. I know he's examined the skeleton before, but I'm certain the initial raising of the body was warped. The worker still responds to commands, but when it has completed the task, it resumes pacing in the same circular pattern as it did before. Dahl recently informed me that worker 42 exhibited that same walking pattern when it was a zombie decades ago. There may be a soul echo in the marrow, or the skeleton's age may have caused the magic animating him to decay. One of the initiates suggested he may be following an order issued by a higher-ranking dustman in the past, but I have found no record of such an order. Whatever the reason for his behavior, the matter is to be resolved or the worker replaced. 42, that reminds me of something. What if I use... Oh yeah. Oh, that's a quick items, yeah. Pry bar. Oh no. Okay. Because number 42 reminded me of the fake zombie on the second floor.
Done.
I think it's still here. The zombie glances around to see if anyone is watching, like a shooing motion this as you. Okay, question for you first. Or maybe, how did you get to look like that? The zombie giggles through the stretched lips, then snaps his head. Yeah, that's the stupid one, alright. The sarcasm is evidently lost on the zombie, who nods eagerly. Doesn't it hurt? He looks at your scars. I'm sure some person. It's not so much. Close his chest. Tilly, farewell. Okay, so it might not be him. I must talk to a lot of people around, possibly. Oh, there's another. Oh yeah, there's another zone. Oh, that's probably. Yeah. Celtis memory hole. Okay, and the portal is supposed to be northwest room, first floor of the mortuary. Go northwest. That way. No, yes, that way, exactly. Just to see upper floor. No. Must try to find the crook bone first.
I'm gone.
That must be the last one. Stairs down. Okay, so that's the last floor. Does that mean I must talk to the dust here, maybe? This pale-faced woman is dressed in long dark robes. She has a slight musty smell about her. Her expression is blank, and she seems absorbed in her duties. Greetings. She slowly turns, and her eye flickers onto her robes. Greetings, fellow initiate. I had some questions. There's many ways by way to continue. Do you know someone named Farad? That name? The dustman pauses for a moment. That name sounds familiar. I seem to recall a collector by that name. Nor the scrivener might know him. Dahl is one of the most revered of a faction. I can think of none who have meditated more on the nature of the true death, nor one more deserving of it than he. He has much wisdom to impart. If you do not know him, I suggest you speak to him at your earliest opportunity. He would not linger much longer in the shadow of his existence. Yeah, I've talked to Dahl. And some other questions. I'm missing a journal. Have you seen it? A journal? I have not seen one. Let's take my leave. Okay. The pale-faced man is dressed in long dark robes. He has a slight musty smell also. Okay. Some question. Yeah, no. You won't tell me anything interesting. The number 42 reminds me of something. Don't have anything more to say. Okay. Now there was a receiving room. There's no word about a crooked key or whatever. Into a crooked finger bone. Okay. One. Oh, I didn't take the... Okay. I thought I did. Wait. Okay. There's a skeleton. Okay. Probably him? No. His animated skeleton smells horrible, as if it has been only freshly stripped and prepared. Its jaws and major joints are tightly bound with leather straps, and a rough mark has been thrown over it. The number 1221 has been chiseled into his forehead. Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons walking around here? Skeleton makes no reply. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. Wonder if this greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard? Greybeard, you know, geezer, old fella, yellow dog, old. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body? Mort studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I'd need a fresher one than this, and something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and factored. And you're not? Ah, you're a sack full of laugh. Morty glares at you. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Let's go. Okay, so where are the other skeletons? Oh, 42. Great. The skeleton stands to face you. 42 has been chiseled into his forehead, and a number of its bones, mostly the jaws and the joints, have been bound with leather straps. A black smock is wrapped over his body. I think this is the corpse that I had that memory about. At the sound of your voice, the skeleton suddenly straightened up. It crosses its arm over its chest, and its finger hooks into its rib cage. The skeleton's arms drops to its side. Examine the skeleton carefully. You're amazed this rack of bones is still in one piece. Its yellowed bones are smeared with plaster and several layers of foul-smelling glues. What little you can see of the bones reveal hundreds of hairline fractures. Although someone has taken care to bind the skeletons with leather straps and bolts its joints together, the straps are frayed and the bolts look like they're about to fall out. Try and pry out the skeleton's joints and bolts. Whoa, Chief, that's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding that bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with those old fellas, you know. Oh, I didn't want to cause permanent damage. At the sound of your voice, the skeleton suddenly straightened up. Okay. Cross his arm over its chest and finger hooks into the wrist case. Cross your arms over your chest. In response, the skeleton drops its arm to its side. The leather cords securing the skeleton's torso snap, and the rib cage folds outward like a pair of double doors. Reach into the rib cage for a round. To your surprise, your hand vanishes as you reach inside the rib cage. You have a strange feeling it's somewhere else. As you reach inside the rib cage, your hand bumps against an invisible object. It's about the size of a fist and seems to be attached to the skeleton's spine. Take the item out. As you pull the item out, the skeleton suddenly disintegrates, and the iron bolts securing its joints clatter to the floor. Whatever this item was, it seems to have been the only thing holding it together. It looks like an unremarkable lump of iron. You can't imagine why someone would hide it inside the ribcage of a skeleton. As you place both your hands in the lump of iron to examine it, there's a shh, and the metal evaporates, leaving behind a strange dagger, a handful of coins wrapped in a dirty cloth, and 2 bloody teardrops. This looks like they were inside the lump of iron. Okay. And green steel knife. Still not what I'm looking for. Yeah, we'll make a quick cut. A shortcut, sorry. Cut charm. Don't need that for now. Okay. Interesting. Hook knife has a thick double-edged blade and curved wooden handle. Judging from the shape of the blade, it looks like this knife is used primarily as a surgical tool. Oh, what? No. Okay. To use the prybar to force a locked door or chest, select it as a weapon, then attack the container. Okay. Why are you... Okay. Okay, I wanted to open that one.
Forced it.
Why does it take it off? Okay. I only found the knife, but it's not what I'm looking for. This one looks different. The number 1146 is carved into the forehead of his walking corpse. His lips are sewn together with coarse black thread. The entire body is covered in horrible scars, worse even than your own, as if its owner had been burned to death. Its nose, ears, and several digits are missing, presumably charred away in some long ago conflagration. As you block its path to get his attention, he stops and gazes at you with vacant eyes. So, has seen anything interesting going on? The corpses continue to stare at you. Okay, fascinating. So I can find items in skeletons. That's good to know. Aha. The skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or has fallen down 1 2-minute staircases. Both his arms and legs have been broken and rebuilt with the aid of leather straps and thin iron rods. The front of his skull bears the number 63, but the back of the skull is caved in, forming an empty cavity. You notice that someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled up piece of parchment inside the skull. Parchment out. Tip the parchment of his worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull cavity is intended to store messages. A tiny string is attached to the parchment from a hook bolted inside the skull, as if to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. Unhook the string, take the parchment. You unhook the string and glance over the parchment. It looks like a reminder for one of your mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, the skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. As you take a second glance at the skeleton, you realize that it's stopped in front of the slab because you can't figure out how to move past it. Okay. Still a piece of parchment appears to be some sort of message the skeleton in the mortuary was supposed to deliver. This has been the third and last request for the prybar. If it has been misplaced, tell me, and I shall go to the Hive market and purchase another. I have no objection to maintaining the contracted workers, but I have been trying to repair the skeletons, and the bolts are wedged in so tight I can't get them out. Also, some of the locks on the storage cabinets on the first floor have become stuck again due to the heat, and I need the prybar to snap them open as well. If the prybar is indeed lost, I will see about procuring the services of a locksmith and having the cabinet locks replaced. Your aid in this matter would be appreciated. So maybe I used the prybar in the wrong way. This one is locked. No, this one is locked. Okay. So I need another prybar. Hello. The skeleton seems particularly old. The leather straps binding together cracked and worn. The word repent has been carefully engraved into its forehead with some amount of skill. A rougher hand later chiseled 996 onto both his temples. Examine the skeleton carefully. Okay. Someone's taken care to bind the bones of his skeletons with lead straps, woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to metal bolts punched into the skeleton's joints. The skeleton looks like it had seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped, and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. Pry out the skeleton joint bolts. Using your pry... Oh, I still have it! You rip the bolts from the skeleton's joint. The skeleton collapses, some of its bones still twitching. Sorry about that, bones. Ah! Oh, I still couldn't find what I'm looking for. Okay. This skeleton, number 748, according to the number chiseled above his brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones, made of reddish-brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its taker would have otherwise removed them. Let's get them carefully. Okay. I still have the pry bar? Apparently, yes. Okay, so I need to open this other container.
Forced it. Ah, bone charm. This old figure bone charm has been hollowed out and tiny symbols have been scratched on the surface. The user must snap it in two to activate it. When snapped, the bone charm temporarily strengthens as you reach the skeleton and acts as a ward against breaks and fractures. The charm gives the user an overall bonus to their armor class and additional resistance against crushing attacks. The corpse fly looks like it was frozen. It appears to be dead, but you can't be sure. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the insect is consumed. When swallowed, the recipient suddenly becomes extremely nauseous. A few seconds later, the charmed individual expels a stream of insects from their nose and mouth. Provided the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after the casting, the caster can send this cloud to attack a target. Yummy! I don't think I need it. Okay, so how about I have to ask, are those bones from combat or from falling down? Okay. So morte. Ah, okay. How about the skeleton morte? Will it do as a body? Morty studies the skeleton for a moment and shakes his head. Okay. So I think I've destroyed the other skeletons, so won't find one here. Okay, so I have my Crookbone charm. Just need to find the stairs again. Done.
I think I will observe around before going straight to the portal. This looks like a large tomb. The marble surface gives it a rather elegant look.
Oula. I mean, don't want them to attack me. Yikes. So what happened if I try to crescent hatch it? Looks nice. They won't attack me because they think I'm a dustman. So I could try taking this. Yeah, I'm keeping as many things as I can. Ah, there it is. Looks like a large tomb. Okay. Right, so looks like I can go now.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief? No, it has nothing to say to me.
All right.
Okay, this note has been written with remarkable penmanship upon this finest parchment. Vaxis, if you are reading this, then you have undoubtedly failed in the task and have been forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you that your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you'll need to lay low for a while. A dustman may be deluded, but they are not fools, and will certainly seek retribution for our intrusion. I've left you some coin. Use them to secure a hiding place in the Hive, preferably in Rockpile Square. The dustman will be unwilling to look for you there. Once you have secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Farad is getting those bodies delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the dustman a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that the stone-faced dustman and gathering dust bar initiate Emmerich, I think the full name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Farad's movement. See if you can find out how far along he is and index his foot until we know more about Farad's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. Okay. So I think I can... Oh, the sarcophagus appears to have been here for centuries. There is no lid. The exterior seems to be made of solid stone. Okay, I can escape that way. Presses along since run dry of oil. Only ashes remain in the bottom. Okay, so that's all.
Chief, I won't fail you again, I swear.
What am I to do? Okay, so I guess I can get rid of this. I need those racks because otherwise I might just... What? Oh no, I'm just naked. Okay. So I don't need those rags. Okay, I don't have a lot of room, I'm afraid.
can have some equipment. Eyeball. Oh, I can take it out. But no, I won't do that. I won't do that. Sigil. Okay. I'm trying not to hold a weapon.
All right.
Because I don't want to seem hostile. Okay, I make a special save. There's a mad woman running around here at times. Heard she's a clueless who went balmy trying to find your way home. Okay. Stay away from that burned alley southwest of here, if you're not spoiling for trouble. Alright, so where should I go? Farad. I was looking for the Hive, preferably in Raxpire Square. Raxpicker Square. Raxpicker Square. I hate it here. Wish I made not Jing to leave the Hive for good. Take me by the scatter. Get out of it when and if you can. I'm trying to. I can stand the thought of raising me child here. Maybe one day my family can leave this awful place. Those men stay out the most in the tavern in the Hive, except for the gathering dust. There's hardly anyone but the dead in here. There's another dust woman.
I've never seen something so ugly. I'm not.
Never have seen something so ugly. No, I'm not.
Take off.
You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that looks as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and her horned shoulder piece protect her left tongue. Oddly enough, she has a tail, that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off! Greetings. Girl knows you. I'm looking for someone named Farad. Do you know where I can find him? Am I? Am I not some more of your sweet indication, I? She clinked her tongues and rubbed two fingers together. Jing jing, guy? Jing jing? She means money. Oh. Aye. She glanced at Morty and shrugs. Well, the skull said, hard coin. Alright, how much? How much is it that you... sorry. How much is it to you to know, I? He studies you, then folds her arm. Come on, I haven't got all day, I haven't. How about 10? That's enough? That lump of copper is enough to whet a fated appetite. You'll be needing more if you want to make friends here, Todd. Oh, I have enough. How about 20 then? Aye, alright then. She pockets the money. It's gone so quickly you have no idea where it vanished to. Look for him in the alley skyward from the mortuary. But to the south and west of the mortuary, aye? Very well. I had some other questions. Aye? What is it you want? I can't help but notice that you have a tail. Do I now? The girl looks at her tail. So I do!
And here I was thinking that it was a trick of my eye. My, aren't you a sheep cutter? She bares her teeth. Why don't you piss off to whatever hole you crawled out and leave me be? Me tell is for trade. Jig? Never mind then, farewell. Just as well neither you nor your tell are for sale. You couldn't squeak out the living with them anyway. What are you about, you blighter? Say that again! He said, and I disagree. Make it worse, but I wanna say that. He said, and I disagree, that he couldn't make a living saying yourself. What's all this now? You been playing stand-hearted, friendly-hearted with me? He sniffs. Back off, you lecherous filth. Farewell.
I know that they said walking what it looks like.
Okay. Oh, what are you doing? So, she said... A frame in the alley spyward from the mortuary to the south and west of the mortuary. Okay, so that must be... Okay, just so we see, the mortuary. Oh, that's the open tomb. Okay. Oh, that's a portal. Okay, I need to find the mortuary. Because I've been teleported, so... okay. You see a tight-looking woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. The odor of cheap perfume surrounds her like a cloud, and her face is covered with a mask of crude makeup. He smiles as he sees you. Why don't you stand and chat with me a bit, love? Greetings. The woman's look coyly at you. Ah, you look to be blood with lost something. Perhaps I can help you find it, Kata. He smiles slightly. Oh? What good fortune! We probably lost what we're looking for back at your gift, miss. Actually, I'm missing a journal. Hey? He seems confused. What you about? I'm not missing anything, but I did have some questions. The woman frowns. I'm not a top... She frowns and rubs two fingers together. Unless you got some jink to pay for me time. Never mind then. You're lost. When you get tired of losing things and need to find some things, love, come see me. Keep them in mind. Farewell. Chief, can you sport me some jink? It's been a long time, it has. I'm not even going to ask how you intend to accomplish this. The woman breaks in. It's twice the cost for the mimir, or any other degenerate. Oh, mimir? Mimir is a talking encyclopedia. That's me, Chief. Oh my god. Oh no. Let's just get out of here. Farewell, miss. I don't want to talk to this guy. Oh, he's probably here to protect her. So that must be the mortuary. Yep. So she says south and west. So it's probably here. Maybe I could talk to this person. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrude from its forehead. It is dressed in a long flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Greetings. The creature turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around his head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Oh, for the power's sake! Piking Dabus! What's wrong? He's a Dabus! They speak in rebuses with annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with him, if we want to. Annoying bunch. My bet, they can't speak. They just would rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying. What's a Dabus? Chances are Genitus and the Lady of Pain, who float around breaking, fixing and patching up sigils according to her whims. They're Western corpse lines. Multi-lines. Can't squat them enough, or the lady will get upset. Lady of Pain? Who's that? She runs the city. You'll know if you see her. She's got this blaze around her face. She's about the size of a giant, and she floats off the ground, just like this guy's. Monty nods at the Dabus, who is looking at you both. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice, run. I see. The Dabus waits patiently, its hand tucked to its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head, then vanish, and a question mark appears. Monte, can you translate what he's saying for me? Monte scoffs. I'd sooner be strained to a ton of his bowels and unravel what his floating goat heads are trying to say. You want a translator? Find a Sigil native. I see. I will try myself. You ask the Dabus several questions, trying to get a feel for the rebuses that appear above its head. It is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a few minutes, you start to get the hang of it. You feel like you've done this before. Maybe you can help me. Dabus wait. What are you doing? A batch of symbols appears above the Dabus' head. You think he's saying he's attending to his duties, or duties. I have another question for you. Who are you? The Dabus inclines his head slightly, and a stream of symbols appear above his head. You think he's saying he's a Dabus. Okay. Can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? A lone symbol appears above the Dabus' head. This one shows a metallic female mask, with blades coming out of the sides. Just looking at the ghostly image makes you uncomfortable. That's all I wanted to know. Farewell. Dabus bows slightly. Symbols swirl around his head when he turns away.
I feel stronger.
Ooh. Cool. Oh, what? No, I didn't want to go there yet. So, I leveled up. Let's see. We're here. Southeastern portion of the Hive. That's not what she told me. Alley Spyward. Okay, I'm taking notes because south and west. Before that, statics train. Okay, level up. So saving throws have improved, fighting skills have improved. 1 characteristic point gain, 6 point gain. Okay. I can choose 5th skill. I can't choose anything. I have 1 more character point. And where do I put it in? I think charisma would be a good idea. Yeah. Information. Favorite weapon? Not really. Done. Okay. No, I want to keep Morty with me.
Done.
He's nice. Nice. Not the right word, but... What? You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her head is disheveled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arms, and her right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted, like wax exposed to a great heat. Waiting.
Updated my journal.
What did you want me? The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she's saying. You want me to leave? Not leaving the city, so I'm not. I can't. Tried. It's not a city. It's a prison. It's everywhere. Everywhere? This world, there. Her eyes gleam madly. Plains that beast sinking sands, fields thirsty nettles be, sightless words with limbs that given lives in haste, cities of dust with people at dust and whispers ash, the house without doors, the toilet lands, the singing winds. Starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears. And shadows, a terrible shadows there be. Where are these places? Where's some places? She flings the lump of her right hand in the knock, gesturing at the cityscape. They all hears me. Doors hears you everywhere. Doors? You're not knowing this? She squints at you, and her teeth start chattering. I tell you, I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in these tricursed cities. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of the statues, the spaces, twin shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. Oh, there's doors to other places. What do you mean? Every door has a key, it does. And with this key, they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal. A picture frame becomes a portal. A window becomes a portal. All you get to take you someplace else. They'll steer you away. She raised the lump of her right hand. And sometimes what's on the other side is part of you as it dies. What are these keys? The keys numbers as many as the doors of his city. Every door a key, every key a door. Her tears start shuddering again as if she's cold. And the key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail, a twin's second and fifth finger, a thought 3 times, and thought once in a verse, or it may be a glass rose. These are all the keys that open these doors.
Updated my journal.
Yes. Her tears start chattering, and she clenches her mouth close and squints her eyes. Yes. Can't leave. How did you get here?
Updated my journal.
She seems to calm slightly, and her eyes takes on 1,000 leagues stare. Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed chin by a glade with 2 dead trees that had fallen together. A broken door opened into space between the crossed trees, joining the city on the other side. I stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Tried. She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried. All those years lead to other places. She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went to twice 10 portals, some with purpose, some accident, some of them right. I can't find a way back. There must be a portal that can take you back. Can't even live here, this square, and that place of death between the gate away from me. She points at the mortuary behind the gate, and turned back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in this city. Can't go anywhere? What do you mean? Anything could be a door. Any usher, any door here could be a portal. Don't know the key. Could get sent to another horrible place. It starts shattering again. Could stay away from the closed space. All could be doors. Could have a key on me, and I not be knowing it. You You're afraid to go through any door or arch because it might be a portal? She nods at his shattering. How long have you been afraid of this? He squints. Since the last time we walked through the last portal, the place went behind. She stops. Since 10th turning. I mean before 10th turning that now. Tears begin chattering again. 30 years? You haven't walked through any doors for 30 years? The vision seems to clear slightly. He looks up at you, at tears still chattering. If you got here, there must be a portal that can take you back. It's only a matter of finding it. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she is cold. They are moving around inside the mouth, her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. You rise and recede as you watch, chattering as they rattle against each other. What? She hisses at you. When you take one portal, he steps through with accident, drafts fear into you. I went through twice 10, lost me hand, burned flesh, and lost me sense. She looks at your feet. No more, no more. I'm sorry. If I can find some means to help you, I will. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Looks like the
Yeah, I'm not sure I will find anything, but I can still try. Okay. Gathering dust. Ah, she got away. The way to help Ingress. I can find an experienced planewalker. Perhaps he could guide her home. Okay. So this is why the crooked finger seemed unimportant, but I have a lot of charms that could open doors. Like this, like this, like this. Oh, okay, I understand. No, I don't think so. Alley of dangerous angles. I'm not sure I want to go there yet.
looks like the Dusties was one of them dead.
So I need to find stone face. Okay, so there's someone interesting at the Gathering Dust bar. Securing place the Hive, rock picker square. Not gonna knock this down. So this one seems interesting. Hello. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his used frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him, and unlike the other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice. Craddock, good sir? What? Hey. His awful expression dies as he studies your face. 1,000 apologies, good sir, if I have given offense. He gives a slight bow. I'm called Baen the Sender, third child of Baen the Sender. I'm one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Senders. No apologies necessary, Ben. What do you want? 1,000 apologies for troubling you with such a trivial matter, but I say Craddock, another say in the Hive. Ben looks like he's in pain. But alas, he eludes me. He looks at you hopefully again. Could it be you have you heard of such a man? No. Ben gives a deep sigh. I'm bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet fortune has chosen not to favor me. Yeah, I'm not doing that for free. I might be able to find him and deliver his message, for a price. Ben's face lights up like a lantern. Of course, good sir. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall pay you for your troubles. All right, what's the message? Ben recites the message almost like a mantra. The shipment must be cast by the 3rd day, or there will be a penalty. Ben frowns. I'm not told that Craddock will know the shipment to which the message pertains. I'm told. Oh, sorry. If I see Craddock, I will pass along the message. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him? He's said to be a giant of a man, stand of features, but he's never seen one the Hive marketplace. Alas, I know little less than that, good sir. I see. That's enough to go on for now. Baen bows. Thank you, sir. Should fortune favor you and you are able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return and tell me of it. I will see to your efforts are rewarded. Very well. Very well, Baen.
Updated my journal.
Okay, I need to find a Craddock. 6 solace in this embrace. I like those guys. You see a man in tattered clothing. As you approach him, he suddenly stops and begins to look around, frightened. You there, hold a moment. The man looks startled and takes a step back. Hey, what be you wanting, Cutter? His voice is shaky and he seems taken back by your scars. And nothing on me, so I don't, and my rags are not worth the trouble. Calm yourself, I'm not here to rob you. I had some questions. He keeps a safe distance, and his eyes dart from side to side, as if expecting something to step out of the shadows. Questions, you say? What might the question be? Do you know someone named Farad? Name's not one I know, Cutter. Who's he? I'm trying to find that out myself. Look, I had some other question. I'm missing a journal. Have you seen one? Or do you know where I might find one? You're missing a what? He looks confused. No idea where to find such a thing, Scudder. Other questions? Can you tell me about this city? What do you want to know about Sigil then? Where is Sigil? The center of the plains. Dare you tell? Don't know from experience, he shrugs. I imagine every place touches here, one way or another. Not all of Sigil as ugly as you see here, neither. Some other questions? Can you tell me about the slums? Eh? He looks at you wearily, and his brow furrows in confusion. What you wanting to know about the Hive, Cutter? Oh, okay. Never mind. Hey, he licks his lips as you turn to leave. Cutter, you might think he studies you for a moment. He could spare a few coppers for blood who helps you on your way. Not many around here. Do that to a fella. Enough of a man to wet his tongue after all that talking, eh? I'll give 5 coppers. He glances around to see if anyone saw the exchange, then cuts the jinx in the fold of his robe. Thanks you kindly, Cutter. May the lady's shadow pass you by. Farewell. I'm saving because what? Okay. That's a thug.
you, Morte. There was the other guy just left. Come back here.
Maybe I can gun it.
Come on, let me kill you. Okay. Awesome. I think I've explored everything. The Dustman Monument, Mausoleum, and Shillandress Keep. The southeastern portion. And I want to go to the southwest. It would probably, probably be safer to explore everything around. Okay, there are no more hostile creatures. I could go to the... Oh, what? Hey, leave me alone.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Okay. Alright.
Chief, what are we doing here? Let's say we just give this place the laugh, alright?
So, he's the one who talked to me? This tiny, wizened man is dwarfed by his huge dustman robes. He looks as if he were chosen to cloak his small stature. Although he looks to be in his late 90s, this man is extremely energetic. He fidgets continuously, and his eyes dart around about like a bird's. Greetings. The man's eyes gleam as he takes your measure, and he gives a slight nod in greeting. Hail and welcome, traveler. You look like one who is just getting the Sigil tales about them. He trails off. Pardon me, have we met before? Your face seems familiar somehow. Possibly. Are you certain it was me? Maybe I was mistaken. Montai shakes his head. Well, no matter, no matter. Was it that mortuary gravesand may help you? Do you seek... He cracks his tongue as he speaks. The contract, perhaps? Contract. The contract? Why, it is but a simple transaction. In the depths of his huge robe, Montai pulls forward Dutch's parchment and a quill pen. I give you 50 commons. In return, add to death, the Dustman faction may claim your remains. He smiles and cracks his tongue. What use will you have for them at that point, anyway? What do the Dustmen do with the body? Montai is held up to his hand, as he doesn't know. What does it matter? It is of no consequence when you pass on. Matters to me. You must know of times nothing is done with the body, and 'tis we, the dustmen, who have wasted all that money. More fools us. Montage gives a light smile, then looks apologetic. But rarely there are times when the workers in the mortuary need to be replaced, and then we may have a need for your body. You mean I'll be animated as a corpse and put to work in the mortuary? That doesn't sound good. Ah, but no harm is done. No pain. Montai raises a finger, as if to emphasize a point. There's no danger. In exchange for money you can spend in this life, you merely have to give us something you will have no need of anyway once you have died. Montai taps his chest. I signed the contract myself, if you must know. I shall have no need of my body when I pass on. I'll consider it. For now I have some other questions. Of course, Montai nods. It would be my pleasure to answer any question you may have.
Can you tell me about some of the patrons here? Of course. Which of the patrons did you wish to know about? Yeah, don't know their names. I could tell him about Farad. I'm searching for a man named Farad. Have you seen him? What I found. He's one of those collectors, isn't he? I know little of him. I think Initiate Emmerich mentioned him in passing. Mutai glances around. Emmerich should be around here in the bar somewhere. He can usually be found in the far corner at the head table, I believe. Are some more questions? Have you seen the journal recently? I'm missing mine. Mutai shakes his head. I know nothing about the journal, he smiles. I deal with documentation of a much different sort. I wish to know. Mutai nods as you turn to leave. He has a strange expression on his face. There's something wrong? Mutai frowns. Forgive me, I must ask again. Are you sure we haven't met before? Possibly. I do not recall you. Mutai shakes his head. Well, no matter. Farewell, Mutai. Yes, farewell, farewell. Mutai studies you as you leave, and you hear him mutter under his breath. Something bad that one.
I'm gone.
So I think I will stop here for today. We'll have a lot of people to talk to next time, and I'm sorry I can't really understand what the tiefling woman meant by alleys, Pinewood, Southwest. Maybe I need to go to another zone, I don't know. But anyway, I'll figure out that out later. And yeah, quick save. Well, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.